time for lawyering. I've returned from my self-imposed summer vacation exile just to be a lawyer. Oh god, yeah. Regardless, I'm back. It's time to start. Hello, Diego. I see you. I've seen you in the comments for a good little while at this point. But YouTube is pretty finicky with the comments. Well, I guess I should say the chat. The chat these days, I don't know why exactly. It just kind of is. Because it's like, it's difficult to explain if you can't see it yourself, but basically it's like YouTube gets this sort of, you have to reboot the YouTube chat, because I have, obviously you guys can see your comments on, like, in the video, and that's like a whole separate system. But it needs to be connected to YouTube chat, and if it's not connected to YouTube chat, it won't update, so I have to like re-update it, because YouTube connects and then connects again, and if I don't re-update it after it connects again, like the second time, it doesn't work. I don't know why. It might take some time getting used to, but basically YouTube is a shit show right now when it comes to doing literally anything, so that's fun. Anyway, it's time to be a lawyer. Basically I've like, hold on, actually I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna manipulate my mic. Just so. Okay. I heard this is, or I heard a lot of this because the trouble they're slowly untangling Google Plus. Oh. Well, that would be, wouldn't it? Seems classic YouTube. I am just, hold on. Okay, I'm just worried that I might, what's the word? I can't words right now, unfortunately. I'm just worried that I might peak, is the thing. Because I feel like this is giving me a little bit more peakage than it usually gives me, so that's a bit odd. Anyway, I've turned myself down a little bit. I've changed where my mic is. Hopefully shit's good. Yeah, okay, so I've basically completed this game, except, like, I completed it and then it was like, no, there's one more trial, and I was like, what? So we're gonna do that. Rise from the Ashes, whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. I don't think I've even heard of this thing. So we're gonna do that. But yeah, I've done Turnabout Goodbyes. Anyone who's played this game will know what that is. For God. Such drama. What is happening, Phoenix Wright? That's time because no, dude, I basically completed the first game. It's in the description, dude. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. He is really bad at getting jobs for Phoenix. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Ranko Law Offices. Oh my god. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. God damn it, Phoenix. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Yes, that's me. Can't you tell? Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey is no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix right from the Edgeworth murder case? That's right, Queen. That's right, Queen. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though, thank God. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. I'm lazy. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Yeah, you've been there before, haven't you? Yeah, you have. Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Ima Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Let's look around the office. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day she left. Of course she did. Didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. Yeah, you would. It's like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I heard they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egads, the bellboy was staring right at me. He would be. Mia's plant Triley. Been taking care of him in Maya's absence. Good. I feel you're good at it, Phoenix. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off every once in a while. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Classic Phoenix. I'm gonna adjust the mic a little bit more. Actually, sorry about this, but like, yeesh. Please let me know, like, if I peek at all, you gotta let me know, because I'm really trying to, like, figure out this new mic. This is still very new to me, considering how much I stream, so I just, like, I gotta know if it's bad or good or whatever. Alright, who the fuck are you? Ima, was it you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of a jumpy, or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Great, and the future professional in training. What's the case? You said the trial's tomorrow. My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there is a witness. I just talked to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Faye, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? Yeah, good question, Phoenix. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe in investigations. I believe that investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Faye person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. You never know. Well, it's nice of you to help out your sister like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Oh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at my badge! See this? It's my attorney's badge. Oh, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually interested in mine, believe me. The composition is mostly silver, the gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Okay, so I guess we should go down to the detention center and talk to her sister. I wonder what's wrong with Ema. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No, excuse me, you know, I want to raise this year. Oh my god, okay. I understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Ma'am? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Ema. I don't know why I went British all of a sudden on that. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Right.
Hello, Kylan. I hope you're having a good day.
Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard it quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? Military, I would guess. My name is Lana. Lana Sky. Are you a pilot? Oh. Well. I'm a chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Hot damn. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Ema, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Oh boy. The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Excuse me? Oh, wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck. The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. This prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. Cool. Thanks for that case. So who's the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is a detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Ah! So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do their job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. It's a huge nut, don't you know, Phoenix? Huge nut. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district Yeah, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana, what happened to your hand? Yeah, good question. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal like that. Gotta start somewhere. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Ema told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems like he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? How? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school. Ah, sapiosexual. That was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Ema says it. Gay is very gay, just saying. You guys can't get out of it now. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana? Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh my goodness. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So, how can you say that you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Dots. Mr. Wright? Yeah? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of that. Lana has confessed to her crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Ema's eyes. Ding dong. Something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. And you're surprisingly good at that, Phoenix. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know? I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. You got it. Okay, well. Wanna look at my magic gun? Oopsie daisy, gotta move. I go back to the detention center, she's still there. Nope. Alright, in an underground parking lot. Ooh. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Oh, hey there! Expecting to go unnoticed, dear partner? Oh my god, I can't believe my first choice of voice is actually decent. But partner? Oh, shit! Alright. Shit, dude. That's a cowboy. YouTube comments are bugging again. God damn it. I hate this new YouTube comment system. Y'all. Go on, lit up the comments. You can do it. I believe in you. Someone comment on YouTube so I can see if it works. There we go. Okay, Jesus Christ. Hi, Molly. Thank you so much for telling me, Molly. Thank you. I hate these new YouTube comments. I swear to God, I don't know what YouTube is doing because I highly doubt it's on my end. It's just YouTube comments seem to keep connecting over and over and over. But I'm so glad you guys are telling me. That makes my job a lot easier. Thank you. If I had 3 monitors, I would keep YouTube over here. If I had 4, I'd have Twitch. And 5, maybe I'd watch something on Netflix. Yeah. Anyway, there's a cowboy. Yeah, that's why I switched to Twitch. That's a good call, actually. Generally speaking, Twitch is a better platform for streaming. So I could actually recommend doing that in general. No diss towards YouTube. But yeah, it's a better platform.
Hey Gary, hey everybody, Molly and Gary and everybody. Hello, I hope you guys are having a good time.
What do we have here? Looks like a Bambina. Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doogies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Sir, maybe do that at home. Marshall's more like a sheriff to me. Cowboy, looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Aren't you electric sheep, sir? I thought he shoved his knife down his throat. I was like, what do you know? Metal now? Oh god! Oh, Christ almighty. Okay. It's high. Exactly. Good God. You had a long home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Bye. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, same. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Thinks he's the sheriff from the Wild West, apparently. Oh boy. Ooh, a wallet. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer?
Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, police. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. A foldable wallet found at a crime scene seems to be something inside.
I'm called to duty already and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record.
Okay. I'm not doing anything.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. Whoa! Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press on the A button.
This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. You murdered a Goodman.
See? Well, is scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Wonderful. Fourth world break. Indeed.
Be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Okay. Oh, so I guess I discarded the wallet for the ID. They have an ID number written here, okay.
I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use?
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They would recently have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID. Yep, the dead. See, wouldn't that be better? Yeah, but Ed.
Well, it doesn't have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
Doesn't take much to amuse her. Okay, I'm just checking in with YouTube comments. Okay, that one's from 26, and I'm getting it. Yay! It works. Okay. Thank God. Oh my God, YouTube comments work. That's amazing. Holy shit. Okay, can I like turn it? Oh, I can zoom in and out. Oh.
Ah, fancy. There's nothing here. Ah, so close.
Hello. Hello, sir. Okay. Good grief. Okay, so they got 3D animation. They're showing off. Got it.
Look at doors. Mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything. Sergeant Gumshoe ad. Ooh. He's more like whoop, basically.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Good grief, Phoenix, you need therapy after what happened to me. I'm just saying.
Aha, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please?
Scientific, huh? How can you read that? The words are all blurry. Ah, yeah, basically. I don't know either. I don't know if I'm like supposed to notice it. Excitable lesbian, extremely.
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Yeah, it is. Thanks. Okay.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
So you can hear it just fine. The phone's broken.
Maybe someone cut the line.
Oh no. What is this terminal? Why can't I examine the terminal? Let me examine the terminal.
The store of the cars leave the lot. The air on the ground makes it look...
The air on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose.
Haha, the theory of relativity.
Uh...
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, you know, was Mr. Relativity
German? Or what? That was the British. Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name?
Are you quite sure that was his name? I'm not quite sure that was his name. Just putting it out there, partner. This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall but a water tank.
You'll see how it makes any difference either way. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy, I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
Wait, I'm not suspicious.
How did you hear my thoughts? Whoa. Oh. The fucking noodly Oh no. Oh god, it makes it look like fucking the victim was made of like goo. Just like oh god. Who are you talking to, Phoenix? Oh, just my dead boss / girlfriend. Exactly. It's normal. It's perfectly normal. Oh my god. Okay. I'm easily excitable. Sorry.
Is that a Walkman? Well, no time to waste. Let's go hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Stop shaving in public, sir.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. You gonna shoot me, sir?
Yes, yes.
That pose, though. Indeed.
Okay, could you tell us just one thing? Who owns that car?
Stop drinking your knife. Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. Stop, please. I have a random question. What happens if Bill Nye the Science Guy ran for president? I mean, it can't possibly be worse than it is. So another celebrity who is also a scientist. That sounds like a better idea. Probably definitely a better idea than what's happening at the moment. So, yeah. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Saddlebag, sir.
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? Stop doing that with your knife. And when, for that matter. You're probably pro-environment, exactly. And that's a good thing.
Note to self, look up Vittle Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Sir, in any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Great. Great. World devastation, I bet.
Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me, we're too old us. Hi. What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene.
I want to eat that.
Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir?
Yeah. Looks really good.
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have a clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, oh, the sordid secrets.
The secrets?
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Bum bum bum. Might be nice to the environment, but you wouldn't care about the human population one tiny bit. You might be right. You just might be right. Sure, we have cleavage, I mean clearance. Oh boy.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up, queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, look at my badge. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? You think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox?
Wow, it's really crunchy.
Box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Look at the ID. About this card. Lunchland's vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. I always feel like I'm being mocked. Yes, you are, Phoenix. You are. Oh boy, phrasing! I think we'll be telling him that from here until the end of time. Approximately. He sounds like the sassy girl in every high school, basically. Yeah, basically. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should... You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
You!
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Oh my god! This is the evil. Oh, damn. Kyle, that is a very evil emoji you got there. Damn. That's spoopy. It's very spoopy. Oh my goodness.
Really?
Really? What? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Why did you witness, ma'am? What exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. Now I feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife, so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It's truly a sight to see. Everyone's a little gay in this game, and I'm extremely into it.
Yes, the sausage octopus in the necklace. So cute.
It's very cute. I know. I thought it looked kind of like that octopus, but it might also just be a feather thingamabob. I don't know. She's dressed a little weird for a lunch lady, so I figured it could be a choker with a weird feather on it, but it looks a bit like an octopus.
Very cute. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind who can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set.
Never mind, you win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend? I thought you were super gay, but okay, I guess you're a bi.
See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in. It's not jelly service. Yeah, it's true. She does sell jelly donuts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Yes. Yes, it is. Good grief, Phoenix, you know nothing.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive of coming here.
Useful analysis. Not. You have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some, hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clam in the chowder. Wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. Now you're talking, cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, I'm gonna slide. Ma'am, I'm not allowed to slide, damn it. Shoot, I guess, can't talk to her about it anymore, and I can't present anything else. Alright, I'm gonna, oh, yeah, up to the office, I got it, yeah. Hey now. Hey now. You're an all-star. Hip hey. The rat's name? Wasn't it Remy? Scott, I think it was Remy. I haven't watched that one, but I think it was Remy. I think. To win Amanda's heart is through his stomach. Indeed it is. Indeed it is, Molly. Thank you. Everyone gets it wrong. I can't believe I remember that when I haven't even watched the movie. What can I say? It's true though, and also the way to a lot of women's hearts. Just saying, just saying, putting it out there. This is the kind of room that just screams, "I can do the job." Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. Yeah, the King of Prosecutors. Trophy? What, that shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. It's just sort of thrown on the couch. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! Bum bum bum. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and... Right, her sister's a chief prosecutor, after all. Phoenix! Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, no. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. Waited to say to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. It's his, isn't it? That little grin is like, it's my car. It's mine. What of it? I love that little froggy smile. Love it. I have to take a picture of that. I love it. Oh my god. I love this dumb boy. What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. What's up, pony boy? So the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you? After all you went through, after you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. She didn't do that. I mean, Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. Or Emma. Probably Emma, but I like Emma. It's nice to meet you again. No, that didn't sound forced at all. Yeah, now I remember. You've, really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. What? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself. Well, why not? I could defend myself. Why can't she prosecute herself? Why are there special Phoenix rules? So I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm just asking about Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? What kind of rumors? Miles Edgeworth, my boyfriend. It's hard to remember a time with a weird rumors about this guy. Okay. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. and then the whole thing. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. No spoilers, right? However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. Oh, what? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. She mentioned the oh my god, Phoenix, grow one brain cell, please. Very suspicious that Mr. Edgelord is a suspect of murder once again. Yes, indeed. You know, some people are just murder magnets. Kiss of you, fool. Exactly. I swear to god, though, like, I knew that these two were very gay before I even started playing the series. But now that I've, like, played it, I'm just like, wow, it's a lot gayer than I thought it was gonna be. It's very, very gay. So, yeah, like, just, please, God. Please, God. Like how you should move to Midsummer in England. Probably. Lana Sky. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Edgelord, god damn it. Ah! Phoenix has minus 100 million brain cells approximately. He's got like the world's smallest brain cells sort of bouncing around in his skull, just like changing color. And then once in a while it hits the corner and he's like, objection! That's what happens basically. Edgeworth, lesbians get stabby, Edgeworth, it happens, it happens. Hell, again, not that I'm complaining, same, I'm certainly not complaining. No.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife. Great. Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Phoenix isn't flirting. that face is like, you fucking kidding me? Come on, can you take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Bees buzz, cows bark, lesbian stabs.
We do like knives.
Look at my badge! I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You want to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright!
Uh-huh?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
He'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Then my sister would be found guilty.
She sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Phoenix, you're already depressed. I know the signs. There was a murder! Too soon! Yeah. What can one do? He has one tiny little brain cell, and he uses it for bad jokes. The murder weapon! It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you.
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? It's a special kind of flirting, ma'am. You'll understand once you get a little older.
Nah, that's worth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. That's also true. Oh boy. Examine. Do you really have a steel samurai, my dude?
My, what an amazing bouquet. It's just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. I wasn't... Well, okay. Back from the dead. Wendy. Oh no. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, you have.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
What? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a... Ah, that explains it. But he kept them. He kept them.
Sorry, gotta go. It's okay, Kyle. I hope you have a good time wherever you're going. Be good today. It was nice having you here.
Oh boy.
Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
She fucking wishes. No. I don't think so.
Let's check.
A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. Polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He just gets like weird flashes when his brain cell hits the corner.
Maybe I'll take the name flag as a souvenir.
But don't, he'll sue you.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Look at that shitty little laptop. I love it.
Tea set. Ooh. Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set.
Kyle is back. Hello. Good grief. That's a good time.
That's a good time.
I come over the instant tea bags myself. Of course you do, Phoenix. I swear to God.
Amazing! The door below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely blended concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far.
No, there isn't. It's just tea. Shush. Hey, a chessboard!
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blues and spread of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. This Edgeworth must have been an avid chess player. What's wrong with her, right?
Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. It's nothing.
It means he wants to kiss you. That's all. Wow, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone good to get them for him.
Strange. There's Gumshoe again.
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
Wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Why? Have you seen him sweat bullets up on the ladder? Perhaps looking up his skirts and whatnot? Microaggressions. Minor, yeah. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
What? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
The King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They sent that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's...
K stands for King?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't decide a thing. I swear to God.
King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better.
Oh my God. It's hilarious. What else?
That's the King of the Prosecutor's shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors!
Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Because he was like, basically, when he murdered that woman.
Oh wow, the jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty. Take a picture.
Just getting way too excited about this. I have to Google something because I have a suspicion and I need to confirm it. So I'm just gonna like look, you know? Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It does look startlingly similar, but not quite. No, not quite. Thank God, really. Okay,
a little lamp.
that little lamp is really fucking ghastly, by the way. Jesus H. Christ. Is that it? What if I present him with this stupid trophy? So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? You lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Uh-huh, why's that?
You had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? I swear to God, if this was more explicitly gay, they would be implying that Edgeworth and Gumshoe were having an affair or something, which is kind of entertaining. It's a very entertaining thought. Damn, I thought the case stood for killer. My lead is cold now. Damn it, Molly. You almost had this case cracked right open. You almost cracked that huge nut right open. God, looking at Phoenix like Edgeworth? Well, maybe another time. No comments. Objection.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
Doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or worse. That's why he just dumped it on the fucking couch. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? All the trouble seems so far away.
Could you tell me more about yesterday, when all the trouble seemed so far away? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. I was so close to actually singing then. Shit. But I resisted. For your sake.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sought and filed all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. It was an annual review and award for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. This parking stub. This is leading somewhere. Just is. This is a parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15.
The murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Is that Rock Lee? That's Rock Lee. Except, like, skinnier. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in the premises? I'm Edgeworth, what is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Report? What, did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Skye? I don't like the way this conversation's going at all. Skye, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. No in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't very tight, is it?
Stop talking about his lid like that. I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins. Sir, Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Oh, but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. And good luck. And that's coming from you, Phoenix. Oh, boy. Right. Wait, his hand was also damaged. His hand was also damaged. Oh. Ooh. An evil thought occurs to me. It would be funny if Phoenix and Edgeworth were doing the dirty to each other. It would show. I think someone has been reading fanfic. It's not me, but someone has been doing it. Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. Yes, sir, huh? Well, we all know who the top is in this relationship. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. And now he's being all moody. Brooding. Oh, good grief. Look at this parking stub. Okay.
Let's go, Mr. Wright.
Fine, I'll just have to talk to him when he perks up. Aw. When he perks up. This is adorable. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about you. Look at this knife. Take a look at this.
You?
Yeah.
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. Just give me a look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it. That's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
Only thing I'm smelling here is a waste of time. Okay, so evidently she isn't doing anything cool.
Maybe, well, I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe it is.
Right, okay, no, she's not looking at that. No worries. Ah! Alright, take it, stop. Let's take it, stop. Okay.
Oof. Police department, oh my.
Oh, aw, the little mascot.
Oh, he's all banged up. Oh no.
Nah, I just watched another channel playing Phoenix Wright years ago and they were making jokes like that all the time. They even cosplay the characters too. That's dedication. That's wild, man. I'm into it.
Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Uh-huh.
Hold on, what's that? It's the mascot. You know this.
Oh, good grief. This is a new character from Five Nights at Fuck You. Oh, God.
This stirring, why does it undulate like that?
Oh, wait, I know. This is a blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure want another police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forgot the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger?
Uh-oh, he noticed me. The red on this club is blood. It's true. It's true. Blue badger is, a cop.
He sure is running over here fast.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh, God. They gave Pearl the deepest voice I've ever heard. Fantastic. That is fantastic. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Yeah, I bet you are. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Well, why not?
We get to see him dance because this game is homophobic. There's no way around it. Huh? Well, just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yeah, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was fake?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. Don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Uh-huh.
It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Alright, I got it. I get it.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, kick me out of criminal affairs. Oh, no.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then, what happened? know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. Never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. Not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. The patrolman in charge of the crime scene is unheard of, pal. Oh boy. Hard eyes built like a mountain, that's right. Let's imagine a bear dancing, that's Gumshoe. And I think Molly means an actual bear? Like an animal bear? But not a gay bear, even though obviously Gumshoe is a bear. So, but, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Look at my badge. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. Show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show the police badge, enough said.
I wish I had a badge and an ID would be nice.
Wait, speaking of ID cards, I got the detective's card, didn't I? Yes, you did. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Ah, hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. And the Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. And let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember! Bruce Goodman, he's the victim! That's what I thought. The Phoenix shares his one brain cell with Gumshoe, so they get turns on the brain cell. Got it, yes. I know, I'm very good at it. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? But with Rive, chief prosecutors can't do such a thing. Oh wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be coinky-dink.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
Find out a little more about what's going on with Edgy Boy. Oh, look at this trophy. Hey, that's it. That's the King of the Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. You got the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. It's Phoenix's turn on the brain cell, so you know how it goes. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Found the Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Okay. Bruce Goodman. Actually need a drink of water. Just all the voice acting stuff in your voice. Now I'm gonna go get some more water. Two seconds, guys. Nothing happened, don't worry. I just went to get water. That's all. I ran out of water. You're right though, Phoenix kind of is a better detective, but also be nice to Gamshu. He's just a bear with one brain cell that he only has some of the time. Oh, Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Yes, exactly, just a little pause. That's all.
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there into the parking lot. Miles confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Yeah, did you fucking forget what that massive case 2 months ago, Phoenix? Like, what's the matter with you? Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Even ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence. There's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always unusual strong ties to a high-up thing. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. No idea he was under the gun. It's a weird way to phrase that, Phoenix. Just saying. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. Oh, what? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Perhaps so. I'm the tricks. I'm as polite.
I always get excited when I come to a police station. Can't relate, ma'am. Why? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
What?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Donuts, probably. I take back what I said to you, Phoenix. You don't deserve it.
That's right.
Detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine right now, behind those doors, police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that. Your soup will get cold, buddy. It's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping the tears from his eyes.
You make a good pair. Yeah, thank you, Phoenix.
Aww. Smooch gave the policeman. I guess that's a smidge better. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No, why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
It's definitely right. Yeah, true. W and E are very close to each other. Don't judge me. Are you insinuating a W and E are gay? So I would approve. A panda.
Now that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo?
Well, Phoenix, come on. Zebras are striped, not splotched. The banner is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family would want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. I should hope so. Okay, we've been putting this off.
I was wondering about that.
What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh, he made it. Oh.
Ah, your follow. Thank you so much, Kyle. I appreciate your follow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Makes me very happy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Huzzah!
Oh god. Oh no. No! Oh no. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? Oh boy. The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger.
Poor Blue Badger fated to dance until he drops.
A work of art designed by the chief of detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Hella gay. Exactly. Okay, great. Now I have that. That's all I know about that. Not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? The LP Officer Marshall. Was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall, is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Yeah, you know, that's just what they're like in West LA. Do you know? Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. See, from Detective Gumshoe allows Bear to investigate the crime scene. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Oh, don't be mean, Phoenix. You stand like you're supposed to be there, nobody will look at you twice, Belle. Thank you.
I was wondering about that.
What? There's... Oh, no, what have I done? No, what have I done? No, I regret everything. Oh, God.
Fated to dance until he drops.
Okay. Oh,
A sign.
these are wanted posters to hang up in a bulletin here. You know this face if you do, darling.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. Yeah, she does.
Okay, now what? Oh, let's talk about this.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. Now, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the same page here, pal.
Oh, okay. So we go back and talk to Mr. Horse. It's a little horse. Looks like the investigation's still going. I'm gonna assume... I can't find the pride flag and YouTube symbols. Be more progressive. Yes, be more progressive. God damn it. Oh my god, I actually... during Pride Month, I bought way too many Twitch biddies. Because Twitch was doing this whole Pride emoji thing. And you had to cheer with the biddies to get them. And I got them all. I got all of them. So I got all the flags. I'm pretty happy with that. And I got them forever now. So my Twitch is forever super gay. So I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, maybe YouTube should do something like that. Except YouTube doesn't care about gay people. Oops. It's true, Mom. Oh dear. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry. Looks like I'll be stuck in this. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till this. Right, it was her and her boyfriend, though.
Oh, still here? Hello.
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Damn, get it, girl? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. I don't know what a doggy is. Put more of that, yes. Thank you, Kyle, for providing the pride around here, around these here parts.
Thank you, Unofficial Sam. Sorry if I broke your lurk, but thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Keep on lurking. It's perfectly cool.
It's easy calling him out, that's right. That's what I do. Jake Marshall, strange guy to put in charge of our crime scene. I mean, he's kind of throwing stubble everywhere. What is happening? Oh, God. Okay. The victim.
Something I wanted to ask you.
scene of a crime. Cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I'll watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. I have no idea what you're saying, sir. He's asleep. Well, should we show this helpless case something to catch his interest? Marshall. Wake up, sir. Something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crime. A cop. Okay. Yes, we probably should. Fantastic. Here you go, sir. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I might. I warn you. Fan letters to make a righteous spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog? You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Oh, I think he just miswrote it. Hey, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. So I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Is my crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settlers. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hoo-nanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land.
It's a surprisingly, let's call it a, harsh, I can't remember the word. Harsh, when you, comparison. Oh, I was telling myself, what is the word when you compare things to each other? Ah, comparing things to each other. Oh, I lost my brain cells. That's fine. It's harsh, but interesting comparison. When you put DNA all over the crime scene, Marston, I mean Marshall, damn it. Who's this Marston? Marston. That sounds really familiar. Who is Marston? Is that... Are we in Westworld? That's a scary thought. This dude has no brain cells. Exactly. We've just lost all of them. There are no brain cells present in this image anywhere. That's just the truth. There's no way around it. Oh, good grief.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore.
Oh, crumpled and discarded. That's mean. Look at my badge.
I see your badge looks pretty round. Our badge is a star, a lone star, shining in the nighttime sky. A beam of light, illuminating evildoers who come in the dark of night. Good job, thank you. I tried very hard.
Gotta run to work with great times and steam. Be good at work today, Gary. I hope you have a good time, or at least as good a time as you can have at work. It was nice having you.
It was nice having you, partner. So I got it right. I think Marston. Is that Teddy? I think it's Teddy. Oh, Marston, god damn it. No, Teddy is Marsden, isn't he? M-A-R-S-D-E-N. I have to Google it. God damn it. I have no brain cells. They all fell out. I lost them on vacation. It's a sensitive topic. Teddy? Google doesn't know what I mean, so I don't think that's right. Who the hell is Teddy Marston? Who am I thinking about? Wait. Oh, I'm mixing. Oh my god. I'm mixing up the actor's name with the character's name. Because his actor is called James Marston and the character is called Teddy. Okay. See, I thought you meant Teddy from Westworld and not Red Dead Man, but I almost got there. And one put me on Twitch here. Oh, that's okay. Then you will hold down the fort on Twitch. Yes. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh, yes. I trust you. Okay. With that embarrassment set aside. Note to self, evildoers are weak against sunlight. Some of them certainly are. Hey, that's a sheriff's badge. Indeed it is. What's that? Some sort of police passport? It's Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance in this rat hole. If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Well, we didn't find it in Texas, sir. Texas? It's a tiny little crime scene, a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre? Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. That's right, girl. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. I don't know if I would call this guy a pro. What do you think of this knife, sir? Oh god, same person anyway. Yeah, so whatever, it's fine. Alright, compadre. Count to 3. Huh? Gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. It's what we do in Texas. Remind me never to visit Texas. What do you think of this? Ah, toy shield suits the boy well. Exactly could you shield with that? Toy knight, maybe? Can't tell if he has hair or if that's a rag. I think it's hair. My brain is telling me that it's hair. It looks like hair to me. Maybe it's hair. Mr. Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess, did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Yeah, they could use the same shield over and over. Note to self, the prosecutor's office in criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap. You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. I see. Look at this parking stuff. 5:12 p.m. Prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot real slow like. A trot? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. It seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use extra his killer. Yes. Alright, compadre. Okay. Victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Sir, by the way, I don't think drinking on the job is totally legal. I'm just saying. Minor detail, but I'm just saying. Unless it's water in there. It's probably, maybe it's like lime juice. I don't know why I said lime juice specifically, but like juice. Surprisingly, the old game looks better than the remakes. The old game, oh. You might be right there, Molly. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Ruth Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty whatever that is there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means to witness Miss Angel's star. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Thank you. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So he was, okay, but then he was stabbed earlier, right? Within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. But that suggests that he was stabbed earlier and then he died at 5:15. So he wasn't killed in Edward's car, he was just stashed there. I think, because it's phrased really weird. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Scott and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together in a case a few years back. As long as it's not Rigby juice, you won't use any more brain cells. Oh no, it's the brain hurting juice. Ah, oh no. I can feel my brain cells. Ah, wait, I only had the one shoot. Now I have none. Ah, that's bad luck. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. Small reason why I didn't have much work with the, prospector. But my sister called the victim here the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? You fucking doxing me here, boy? Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Be nice! Maybe it's because he runs with that H-word, eh? They're totally having an affair. Oh my god. Who has a spare Edgelord's car? That's a good question. It's a very good question. If we can find that, that'll be good stuff. Edgeworth. That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. What games would you like to play / stream? Well, this, and which I'm doing right now. Wow! Galaxy Brain. And I'm gonna continue Yakuza 0 and also Dark Souls 3, sort of, back and forth, because I'm leaning more into variety these days. And then I actually did want to, I wanted to play more Bloodborne, because I've been missing Bloodborne. But a lot of games, actually. I have a list, and I'm checking it twice. Found out who's my audio is. I have a list, and I'm gonna update it. Because I have a lot of games that I've been wanting to play and that I think I could do like I did with Pokemon, I play it on stream and then I play it a bit on my own, then I return to it on stream so that I actually get to playing some of those games that I've really been wanting to play, but I don't have to necessarily commit to streaming the full gajillion hours of a 100-hour game, because then that takes forever when I'm doing this as a hobby and not as a job, So... Pokemon Yakuza. Oh, don't worry, there will be more Yakuza. There might also be more Pokemon because I kind of completed the game. But I'm missing 2 Pokemon that I can catch, and then the rest that I need for my Pokédex are Pokemon I need to trade my way to. So once I have all of the Pokemons, basically I'm completing my Pokédex, then I'm gonna hunt for shinies because I want to give someone special a shiny. So... my phone just vibrate? What vibrated? Earthquake! Oh well. So yeah, I might play more Pokemon. But I did complete it, which is a little embarrassing, but yeah. What can one do? So yeah, I have a list and I'm gonna update it soon, actually. Thanks for reminding me to do that, because that's, yeah. Have you played Breath of the Wild? No, I haven't. I haven't really been interested in Breath of the Wild. For some reason, it just doesn't really vibe with me. Got a bunch of tricks and tricks about it. That does sound good. But I've been considering buying it. But I think I'm gonna get it when it's like on sale. Because it's not one of those games that for me are very high profile. In my mind, it's just like, it's a game that's out there. I'm sure it's good, But I think I might try it out at some point. It just needs to be on sale. So. Nintendo games and never dropping in price is a thing, so... But at some point, I think that's gonna, It's good to have a sneak peek of what we're getting in the future. Exactly, it is! So I'm gonna update that list soon. So So I might, if you follow me on Tumblr or something like that, I'll keep you updated. Maybe Twitter, I don't know. I don't know if I would.
See, I actually have a website, but it's not totally ready to be shown to the public yet because I need to update the theme. So technically, it would be on there.
I should do that this summer. Update my website so we can use it. I should do that. Okay. With that said, just he don't realize it yet. Take a gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? My goodness. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you, sir. Bye. Oh, Noodle Man. It's so relaxing. That does sound good. And I do like the Dark Souls type of thing, and I think it's like a little bit more Dark Souls than what it could be. Edgeworth, you have terrible taste in cars. I mean, I think it's sort of leaning into that gameplay style a little bit, which I do like, so. One day, A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Still hamburgers. Now what is this? Is it a Walkman? Oh, it's a flip phone! Yay! Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out. Right, let's check it out. Oh. Oh, it has no jingle jangles. What's the flip phone without jingle jangle? Oh. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. Just press the blue button to display the last number called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Now, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has a different taste, you know? Here, check out mine. It's Pink Princess strap. Of course it is. It's so hard to come by, you know? You see, the series is as popular as ever with the kids. As I was saying, boring jingle jangle. Like, hello. Get some more interesting jingle jangle. Now, let's see who the owner of this phone call last. Probably Edgeworth or something. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Beep. Where do I know that melody from? Weird. A flip phone, what is this, 2007? I heard that the Japanese people tend to use flip phones a lot because they're easier to type kanji and or katakana with. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case. So I still love my own flip phone though, same. Flip phones are good stuff. Hey, that song, I know that. Same. Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? What's on the ground over there? Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. So she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ring tunes. Oh, that, I'm sorry, that was my phone. Oh no. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, a wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm inside the Wrath of the Lone Star. Oh, that's calling me the Can I check this? Open sesame. Let's do it again. One more time. Let's push this again. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind, it's nothing. Phoenix, what's the matter with you? Oh my god. Also known as strap phone, perhaps. Can I check this? Oh. Oh yeah, good idea. Okay, right. Between 4 and loss of blood from chest wound. Right, so he could have easily been stabbed somewhere else and then moved into the car is the thing. And Edgeworth had an alibi from before 5, like 12, so that leaves a lot of possibility that he's exonerated from it, so that's good. That's good. Single stab wound was found, okay. Cool. That sure is it. Thank you. Oh. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This day is the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. Well, if only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. This goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. That's indeed the takeaway from here, isn't it? Good grief. Wow! Oh. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Fun karma. Guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. Yeah, super amazing. Wow. I'd like to meet this Mr. Frank Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does have a kind of a ring to it. It definitely does. You can't get around that, Phoenix, but, well. Ooh, oh, it even has my hand. That's cute. Oh, good grief. Okay, well, so that was just that little tidbit. Fun. Check the knife. Oh no! Stabby stab. Stabby stab stab. It's just the blood, huh? He was slashing tomatoes. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth caught himself peeling an apple. Phoenix, tomatoes. Come on, honey. What on earth Edgeworth's doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Oh, there's a scary thought. Edgeworth with a knife in the woods. Ah! Good grief. It's jam, exactly. Exactly, he was out in the wild making the PB&J. Exactly. See? Perfect alibi. I just remember that my old flip phone's wallpaper of an anime girl my friend drew when we were in middle school. Aw, that's cute. That's so cute. Aw, cute little kid things and little flip phones. Very, very adorable. Oh, I can check this. Oh, ooh. This is what the back of the badge looks like. I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. Ooh. Cool. Oh, you're so fancy. Oh, so fancy. Okay, well, that was a fun new mechanic. Let's examine. 3. Noodle man. This robe, is it? Yep, they layered in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have to be the only person I know that will come to that conclusion.
The victim totally got noodled. Oh my god.
This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Ah. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Oh, I have to remember that. Oh no. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of your comment. Oh shit, that's a selfie. Quick selfie. Alright, I take a picture of your comment.
Thank you for the help.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Yes, they do. Everything is important. Exactly, and that's so true. Everything really is important. And that's like something that's, oh, hello, worth noting about this game. And I did kind of note it the first time, but well, you know. A few blocks through here, that's where visitors park. I can see the lunchland car over there in the distance. Hey, you're right. Look, the cutest sign on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Just like I always do. I don't think too deeply about anything. Slide. You still there, partner? On a sky. There's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. The prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's faced the side of Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina. How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. What does she see in him? Dry wind. I feel violated. Just a little. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. For evidence and arranged testimonies, you mean? Unbeatable, that is, until you met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? They're prosecutors. These are prosecutors who are talking about evidence is everything to them. Follow the rumors, but Edgeworth, they're sort of find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina, Chief Prospector, Lina Sky.
What? My sister? The best friends, yeah, the best friends.
There's been a lot of dry wind in the prosecutor lately, huh? Don't worry about it, okay? It's a medical condition. Edgeworth couldn't rustle all that camel by himself, so it would look very entertaining if he tried. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. It's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere, everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Dun dun dun. Perhaps. Look at his cell phone. My sister's cell phone. Last time it was used for 518, right after Goodman was killed. Hey, she's kicked. I just let him make that call. Was I the date? Alright, alright. I'm gonna talk to Edgy Poo. He's not here. Why can I examine this? Our desk? See, on the eyes polished so well. I'd prefer if I did not have to look at myself while I work. Yeah, that's fair. Amazing bouquet. Wendy. giant steel samurai, right. Wendy. No. What is... Oh, outside. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess she would feel important. Incidentally, where you just jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... I got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Thank you, ma'am. Good grief. The jacket. The fabric is high-grade cashmere, Italian styling, silk ruffles, turquoise buttons, and gold thread color. I'm guessing it's worth around 5,000. 5,000? Speaking of which, your suit would be about... that's enough of that. I don't need my life of praise. Thank you very much. Sensitive Phoenix? What a soft and comfy sofa. It makes you want to stay. Sofa. Just makes you want to say sofa so good. Does it though? Sofa so far? Yeah, I got it. I'm glad she's not an aspiring comedian. Can I mess with this? I want to, like, get them out of order. Yeah, chessboard. Let's open my chest. Surrounded by the king. Wait, what do you say at the end there? Horses, sharp edges. Kind of reminds me of you. Yeah, I know, but isn't the point to surround the king? Yes, it is. Case files stacked up to the ceiling. The shelves already packed super tight like that. What's the prosecutor going to do when they get new files? Splendid, Mr. Wright. What an unusual observation. I think that was a compliment. Alright, cool. Why did Edgelord frame that? He's just so full of his edginess. It's a gay thing. I think Sky and Emma are just clones of me and Maya basically. Gotta go. Come back when I want. I come back. I want something juicy. I'll try and provide. I know that was like 3 minutes ago, but I'll try to provide. Hello. Where is this phone? Okay. Alright. Okay, you can't say anything. Okay. Then I go. Why can't I go back to the detention center? What if I present something to you? See this? Ah, I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. What is this, a behavioral study of lawyers? Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna get anything out of this. Alright, let's move again then. Where else can I move? Underground parking lot? Yes, you will help me with that. What do you think of this? Okay, he doesn't have anything on that. Where do I go now? I know the game kind of wants you to like hang out a lot, but this is excessive. Did I miss something here? I might have. Where's the tap? Button. Oh, okay, that's kind of important. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. Yeah, it's some note. Thank you. Oh my god. All right, let's see. 67S122. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? That's itself a deductive reasoning. Go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Memo. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. An autopsy report, note from the victim, and a cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? A popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. She called Emma. The detective was murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this, like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. You definitely don't, Phoenix. That's usually to be continued. Definitely usually how it goes.
Will Powers again. Damn it, Will Powers. Someone got him on the phone. It's him again. That goddamn very sweet, not so handsome man.
Took a photo. Thank you, Molly. You're a great help. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Like, genuinely, I really do. Save that progress. Hell yeah. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Don't worry about me. No matter the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client.
Oh, bye.
The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia, but there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney.
Oh.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Will Powers is basically quiet coward. The line is true, he is. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. We'll see. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Oh, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I still haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. Big grump. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Because I know you love me. I will choose the path that I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. Therefore, I will now throw myself across this courtroom and smooch you. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Therefore, I will now smooch. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lots. Lana might be a clone of me, but her personality is a mirrored version of her, very much so. Very, very much so.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. As a witness to her crime, a professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen. Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down, just like... the sexual tension, just kiss already. I know, just fling yourself across the room and just, you know? That's all there is to it.
Ah, and for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir. It's just rice and seeds. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
This is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
The heck does pickled tapioca taste like? I don't know either. Oh my god. Name, profession, now. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
Prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Star was a detective? I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of the A block. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Valiant? Come on, bro. Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Flight plans with Edgy's car. Lovely. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
I didn't think they would keep the same lunchbox as the original. Nice. Nice. In fact, this looks juicy. It's very juicy. It's very juicy. There was even caviar a moment ago. That's extremely juicy.
Fish juice.
Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it?
Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, are they talking about me? No, Phoenix, it's fine.
Bang, bang, bong was the testimony. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend.
Which one of them?
When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely owned detective's intuition at work.
Oh, good grief.
Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bring a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Tis but a scratch indeed. Juicy and also very swisty. Yes, it's very swisty indeed.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
You always do. How? How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream when I became an investigator. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired.
Who's messaging me? No, I didn't mean to open the phone. I don't know who's messaging me. Oh, fuck it.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. We've got a bitch war going on between Auntie and Star, kinda. That said, I'm a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. No, it's not. Very well. You may continue, Miss Star. Noted and ignored. Yep. I was on my way to the Which one? This boyfriend. He's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? Wink wink. Yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. It's a self the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security side. I'm a visitor now. I park in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Well, I sensed something. Perhaps it was that you sensed something? So you were saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like that feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A young cheese. A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. Then I must be hard, yellow, and sharp as tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there in the lot I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. By garish car, you mean? Mr. Ashworth's car, yes. But Mr. Ashworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Ashworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. If we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Rookie. Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Now, that is damning. Evidence. A photograph. You took this. The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You slut, let's have Majima recruit her. Yes, she would be really good in the club. She's think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. Ding! My boyfriend worked in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Oh no. Oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? The prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that we suspect she was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. 4 inches, huh? Okay. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify to her ability to kill an egg, I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor? So the defendant was holding a knife, what then? She thrust a pointy tip. What if she didn't thrust a pointy tip? What if it was something else? Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise her knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late, but not too late to take a photo. Unless she did, I mean, obviously she did that after, but too late. Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. I said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. 4 inches if you're talking about the knife. You should try playing Hollow Knight. I have played Hollow Knight, actually. The only thing I'm missing doing in Hollow Knight is beating the final boss 2 more times. I never got around to that. Maybe I could do that on stream too, I don't know. Well, and the Got Home DLC, but I'm not planning on doing that because I'm not interested in that kind of grind. So, but yeah, I completed it actually. I even got the Hunter's approval and everything. So, but maybe I'll stream flippin' fighting the last boss 2 more times because there are 2 more endings that I haven't gotten yet. So that could be kind of cool. Thanks for reminding me of that too. Oh my. What should we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads unimpressed to witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that! I always know day like it's a cop. Okay, so now we need to start pressing. Okay, and this is in lot A. Everything with her right hand, which is also where she has those. Okay. Floor plans. Can I slide? Yes. Is that 30 feet? I don't know if that's 30 feet. Cell phone. Edwin's note. What does that mean? 12/2. Is that the 12th of February or is that the 2nd of December? You never know. Oh god. Okay. Autopsy report. Also left on the chest wall. Auto win percent of ads. Yeah, exactly. Lots of blood. I represent the blue badger. Box. How in the world did she get a hold of that even? I'm not sure what to press nor what with. Lunchbox to your boyfriend. Sensed something. Could she have even seen that? I mean, sure, there's like a car missing there, but would she have seen that? I don't know that she would. Knife in her right hand. Okay. Well, granted, it's not, the blood isn't really on the pointy end. It's minor detail, but nevertheless. Ah, snotty. I'm not sure. I feel like there's something on this photo that I'm missing. But where's that injury? If she was saying that she cut herself, where is that injury then? That's weird. Also, why are you wearing your coat like that, man? It's very strange. Huh. There's something up with that hand. It's not what I'm looking for at the moment, but fuck it. Okay, I'm going to... through the wire fence. I'm gonna save first, because that's the kind of... She wasn't holding a knife, right? No, she wasn't, which is... Oh, she was not. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna try the chain link fence first. And then see what happens. I don't think that's gonna work, but I need to try it because I need to be sure. No, the game doesn't think that's right. Oh, that's clearly not. They're not related. No. And it is kind of a pity that I can't, like, not, like, object, but just say, excuse me, could you see that from there? Ma'am. That's a good point, actually, that she wasn't... We can try that. In her right hand, which she isn't. Yeah, we can try that. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. Ooh, watch that! Salmon, oh, not salmon. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that's a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph! It's the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? The voice is kind of like, Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet, it was still stronger than your feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken a moment after the stabbing. Yeah, well, And how can you tell that? Blood spatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat every time it makes me laugh. It's great, God. But it's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? Arrgh. Got a better idea. Fuck it, let's try an objection. Objection, fuckers. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony, namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. Doesn't look like she was cold and calculating. It looks like she's like, what did you say about my hair? She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know that? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made out of thin rubber, most likely. Look at all like surgical gloves. Are you kidding me? Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Bum, bum. Such drama. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this shirt. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves. No, it doesn't. It doesn't prove anything. Oh my god. And usually this is where you can find some sort of evidence, that seems weird, considering that it took so long. It took so long to die. And then she called her. I will show them new matter. They must believe it. That does seem really weird, though, that he would die of blood loss between 4 and 5:30 when it was premeditated. That seems super weird to me. And then dropping that. Why did she take that? And I will present you with the trophy and bash you with it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll bash you. Stop at you. Okay, I'm gonna... Hold on. I'm going to try the case file, even though I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, the game doesn't like that. I need more info, your judge, honor, sir, person. Okay, the rubber gloves prove it. No, it doesn't. No prints. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunch boxes for a living, you know. That's a penis. The penis. The penis that was in Mr. Edgeworth's truck. Indeed, it is my penis. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor. Credited as the chief prosecutor for the district. Want me or prosecutors, bad people. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you said that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she also not prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Now that's a face I'd like to see. Oh. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Sweat. Order! Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. Well, no. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Oh my god. Excuse me? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. You know me too well, sweet pea. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Ugh. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? I'll take some rhubarb pipe, thank you. That is a good choice. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor has a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. That's not true. She Speeding edition videos on her channel. Wait, who's speeding it? Molly? Because I can believe that. I can believe that. Let me see. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Yes. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Well, fine, let's just make this quick. Oh, true! Oh, you answered that really late, Hank. It's true, though. I did beat it. But yeah, there are videos. It's true. Wait, there are videos of me fighting the last boss. I forgot! This video is of my first time fighting the last boss on my channel. It's true, actually, in the raw and uncut Hollow Knight thingies. Oh my god. Right, let's just go through this really quickly. You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you. Which just said it's merely a prelude, trying to interrupt her again. Rookie! Never interrupt a storyteller, blah blah. Half-baked, trying to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet. It's okay, no worries, Hank, I know. Now, why did you believe that her actions speak for themselves? She called her blah. You have no proof that, yes, she does. Actually, you have no proof that she didn't. Shots. There's no record of a call made on the defendant. This guy's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you gotta at least try public phone first. In any case, the victim came to he was murdered. Sure, he had a reason to be there. Witness, why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? A grudge against him. Actually, they didn't know each other. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you didn't, because she didn't have a grudge, rookie. Have a lunchbox here now. What's inside? How am I supposed to know? Maybe there's a lunchbox there, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty. Okay. Suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you use cell strip? It's simple. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. Hey? What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. I love it when Edgeworth is on my side. Aha, you're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. Good show, yes. What a hunk. He's my hero. Honey, first of all, you're 16. Secondly, he does not swing in your direction, even remotely. What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness. You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Spattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. And tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify! Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how... No, it wasn't! No! Her red muffler! What are you talking about? I don't have any videos, but watched Phoenix and another... I hardly remember any of the cases, especially this one. I've never seen this before. I literally don't know what this is, so this is all brand new to me. I remember I watched the first two cases in this game relatively recently, and then I watched some from, I think, Trials and Tribulation years ago. Like, years ago. So... well, that was my first instinct and I was right. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Edgy! What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. You classist. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. Well, it's my objection, child leather. But it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't check the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? How are you hearing my thoughts? The part where your sister stabbed the victim. Stakes testimony by just being a moment of truth. You watch the channel still today. Oh, nice. Is it someone you would recommend? Because do feel free to shout them out. Because I'm always up for some shoutouts. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. I think I know what to use, but we'll see. We shall see. Hold on. Oh my god, I didn't even stop myself. I just got super comfortable, and I do that by putting my leg up on the table. When I put like my leg up on the table, or I like sit like, you know, fetal position, then I'm like super comfortable. So I'm just making sure that I'm still somewhat in camera. Awesome. You're quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. No, he's just not into biting. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, knocked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one, a leopard woman. Rawr. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you want. Come. Alrighty then. Suspect attempted to run behind a partition off the side. No, because she called someone. She called someone. And I think that's the evidence I need. I think. So where's this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she meant this. That's right. There was a thing about 6 feet high. Obviously trying to hide herself in casual. What did you do then? You say quickly. Very close to the suspect? Yes, I did. Wait, no, she can't do that either. No, but there was a fence between you. Yeah, there was a fence. I like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The lunch late land car was. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing, the coffer queen indeed, lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did this guy not get away? I know how. She mentioned the muffler. Remember? I told you in my testimony, cheeky little shit. It's the word muffler, just that one word. So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to, but to someone else. Chief prosecutor saw it on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean...
Far from subtle on YouTube and far FFS TV on Twitch. Shout out to them because apparently they make some good stuff. So shout out. Thank you, Molly, for the shout out. Absolutely.
By phone, do you mean the cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memory... It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. Not all the court doesn't she, Miss Star. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the... she couldn't. Hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying? Should of course add this to your testimony. Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Word muffler. Okay. I saw it all. How she tried the phone in the blow and had to use it. Do you think you could relate your testimony, restate your testimony? Aha, I was going to ask the same thing. Chief prosecutor stabbed the victim, ran behind the partition. Picked up the emergency phone, but it was out of order. Pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time you climbed the train pictures. Whoa! Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? Chief prosecutor made... but she made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed against my hand and ran. It's a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard in a pit. Huh? Who kicked over an oil drum at me? An oil drum. It was an oil drum. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The other... parking lot entrance. That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent, more mysteries. Which could solve a few before finding more, though. And this guy tried to run. I'm sorry my sister's so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it. You have to believe me. Murder the suspect attempted to run to a petition to the side, which doesn't make any... Okay, so there are plenty of things that we could attempt here. So I'm gonna just start. Right, that's not what the game wanted. I save scum. I can't help it. Okay. Okay, I'm also going to try the cell phone on this. Okay, that's not where it wants the cell phone. If the cell phone is indeed what it wants. Oop. Okay. Suspect quickly caught her. She mentioned the muffler. Wait, no, she didn't mention it. She didn't mention the muffler because the phone call lasted a hot second. Why can't I? Hello? It said the phone call lasted a second. It was like there was nothing and that's it. Why can't I mention that? She mentioned muffler. She couldn't have mentioned muffler. Because she hung up right away. She couldn't have done that. Ah! What do you want from me? I found a contradiction, but it's not the one you wanted. Ah! Anger. I'm not sure where I need to put it. Where should I put it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know which one I should go for. I don't know. It's in there somewhere, though. It's in there somewhere. Let's see. Let's try it for this phone. No. But why would they add the muffler thing? Like, she literally said that it lasted a second, that she didn't say anything. Like, why? They're contradicting each other. Ah! arrested her on the spot. Ah, it's somewhere. God damn it. Also, this doesn't, the order of things just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. That wasn't helping. The suspect attempted to run behind a partition to her side, which doesn't make any sense, but fine. I quickly caught her, explained her rights, and I arrested her on the spot. When I arrested her, she mentioned the mobile, which also doesn't make any fucking sense. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but you couldn't have seen that. Also, you couldn't have seen that. It's the map or the phone. Couldn't have seen it. Miss, I have to conclude, you have a personal grudge against Miss Lamaskine. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal... No, it's not. Edgeworth, please. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the 4 plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, there are so many fucking contradictions in this testimony, I can't even deal with it. Oh god, I'm just thinking about it all, I can't deal with it. However, if that's true, couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. She is Superman. You've revealed yourself, Supergirl. Hot damn. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was in the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. Wah! Oh no. Oh yeah. What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up her lies. Grr. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? So it's exactly what lie this witness has told the court? It's with the counterattack begins, I can't afford to get this wrong. Lying about. Hey. Ooh, it could be where. I think it's where, because that kind of backs up what I was thinking earlier, so I'm gonna go for this first. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing, therefore it would be pointless when they start to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from which Miss Starr witnessed this crime was here. Are we suggesting she murdered him? Because in that case, she would be standing here. Fuck it, I had thought I'm gonna have to try it. I mean, it's highly likely that's where she was. You think? It's highly likely. The cavalier attitude stands in stark contrast to your feeble argument, Mr. Wright. Her being there wouldn't change a thing. Think before you speak. Okay, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I had to try it. I can't help myself. Okay, let's see. Who would she be? She would probably have been, like, here. Or she would have been over here. I'm going to, because she needs to have been able to see it, so maybe she... Okay, right here. Take that! I think. That's not... No. God damn it. How precise do I have to be anyway? I don't know. I don't know how precise I have to be. Let's try... Security room, of course. Maybe. Yeah. Is This is the only place where she could have been. Yeah, I just remembered that it's up top. The security guard room. Indeed, the security room is the underground parking lot. In the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire line, which was the bit that I just remembered. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr? How many years have I been getting the better of men? I think the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr. Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense. She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. I know. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. But who took this photo? It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. No. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was. Yes, what was her reason, Mr. Wright? What was it? Huh? Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. The Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station, but she lied and said she saw it in there. Must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? I mean, it definitely changes the angle. There's no doubt about that. It definitely changes the angle. Because distance would be vaguely the same. Like, vaguely. And lighting, I don't know. I don't know if I can prove that. But angle, definitely. I'm gonna go with that, at least at first. Wait, the angle at which she saw the crime would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of had our 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? I don't know, but it's true. Yes, I would like to reconsider, thank you. I would very much enjoy reconsidering. This is true, but does it matter? Me? Yes. Oh god, why didn't I skip this and save later? Gosh, diddly darn. Let's say lighting. Who is texting me? I don't know, nobody. My phone has sound on because some people are traveling today. And that's important for me, so I need to... Yeah, okay, so, for example, 50 minutes ago, I got... Where are they? I can't see this very well. Well, they're somewhere. Okay, so that's why I have sound on my phone, but I don't know who the heck keeps texting me. God damn it. I don't think it's text, I think it's other things, but whatever. It's a difference in lighting. Lighting? What does that mean? Well, it means, see the security guard station's on the second level, so, see the better... Is it really distance? It's not that different, though. It's not that different! Unless I just don't understand distance. I don't think... God damn it. I should have saved again. I don't think I understand what the game is trying to get at with the distance thing, then. Because it's not that far away. I mean, to me, it's about the same, but... I don't know.
Objection!
Meh. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. Yep, I don't either. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Right, I thought of that actually, but it's not quite. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime, where you're resting in the sky? Good question. Well, witness, you... Yes? Oh. You ordered the squid wheels, right? Quality of my lunches has come from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry. Ooh, boysenberry came my birthday. Boysenberry for the burger. It's very cute, excuse me. It wasn't in the station, so I waited. Ugh. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene, but the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Sorry, on the PB&J. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Called it. That's why I had to go through the visitors back in B block. That's quite a detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do you have any evidence to stop this? I mean, usually... Yeah.
Objection!
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into nuts, Ricky. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone with a twist. It was the judge. But you have the instincts of a killer. That's some compliment. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It is inconceivable. Especially if it was premeditated. Well then, it seems we're come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, it's the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her personal and professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright! That was too close. It always is. I'm afraid that the Crawford Queen has been dethroned, and with that, court is adjourned. Oh my. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
Thank you, Molly. I appreciate the Twitch follow. Thank you very much. Oh, that's very sweet of you.
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. More of it. Oh, what was that? Is this another one of her trick lunch boxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple decker! Out of fairness to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. No. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What you gonna pull out of your lunchbox this time? Decisive evidence. Oh my. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene, and we will have to hear about those next time. Because I'm getting tired. And I will have to keep you in suspense. Which is very mean of me, I know. I had to make a Twitch account because YouTube chat broke again. I'm sorry! Oh god! Wait, did it? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. God damn, that's so annoying. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that keeps happening. I genuinely have no idea why that keeps breaking. I genuinely do not know why that keeps breaking. That's very, very weird. Oh well. That's very annoying. Okay, I see them now. Thank you. Oh my goodness. But I still appreciate it, Molly. Oh goodness. And thank you so much for telling me. Sweet Jesus, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. I really don't know. But it's very frustrating. Anyway, fuck it. Now I got distracted. Let's continue while I was distracted. Yes, you should have. The matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? The two types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. It doesn't look like the shoe in the picture. The shoe in the picture were black. There was blood on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch needs and decisive evidence needs. How lovely indeed. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed. Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Oh, good grief. At least the messages are much faster on Twitch. Yes, they are. The thing is, messages, well, generally speaking, the YouTube stream is delayed by about 30 seconds in my experience, whereas the video stream is delayed about 10 seconds on Twitch, so you get it a lot faster, so you're actually able to keep up way faster on Twitch than you are on YouTube, which perhaps speaks to Twitch being a stream-only platform. Well, not exclusively, but it's made for streaming, so it makes sense, actually. I would recommend watching on Twitch too. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Bing. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty solid. You can judge how things are going with the look on his face. You could at least study some evidence law, really. She's got a point. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfied the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure the guilty are properly judged. Oh, boy. Lord will do this. Yes, he will. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross. Okay, but I'm just saying it doesn't match. Right? This is white. These are clearly black. They don't match. The victim's shoe. I'm gonna try because the thing is, I'm not totally sure where to put the picture, but it's obviously not the same shoe. It's the same sort of general look, but these are black. They're black. Unfortunately for you, this shoe is far from being perfect evidence. What? This shoe directly contradicts what we know about the crime. This shoe doesn't fit. Order! You're claiming there's a contradiction with this shoe. Yes. As I said, the shoe doesn't fit what we know about the scene of the crime. Very well. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say about the shoe. What about the shoe? It's the color, you piece of shit. The color. Hello? Take that! It's here. Where?
Examine the evidence. I am! It's not the right color! It's not the right color! Hello? Whoops. Oh, wait, you. Is any, like... Oh my god, did we ever see Angel Shio? I don't know what you're... I'm not sure what you're talking about. CC's the first person followed. I'll be the second. That's so sweet. I love it. But I mean, it's obviously this, but I just... It's the wrong color! Am I the only one seeing this? Why does the game not understand what I'm trying to do? Okay, hold on, let me see. Is it the fact that... What is the deal? I don't know. There's blood here too, on the sole of the shoe. It's gotta be the victims. You must have stepped in the... This blood, it's horrible. This blood might be an important clue. Okay. And then this. It's blood. It's my sister's, right? It appears so. Anna's right hand was bandaged when I saw her. She must have cut herself. Where's this? Okay, so Phoenix seems to think that it's on the bottom, but like... I'm saying this could be Angel Shoe. That's true. It could. That's true. Because I do think that she's very suspicious regardless, but... Because like... I'm just saying I don't understand why the game doesn't realize that they're the wrong fucking color. I don't understand. Idiot. Oh my god. Okay, so let's try this stuff on the bottom.
Take that!
Problem lies in the footprint. A footprint. The bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime? Also, good point. Aha! As you can see, there were no... Okay, that's also true. There were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime, and it's the wrong color! God damn it! Hello! Hello! Like, I'm just saying, I know it's a black and white photo, but black and white shows up perfectly well, okay? It's the wrong shoe! Oh my god, I can't with this game! Need to chat break again. Did it? I don't know. Yep, apparently it did. I don't know what's up with that. Genuinely, I don't know what's up with it. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting from YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if the problem is in the chat program or if it's in YouTube. I have absolutely no idea. I genuinely do not know where the problem lies. I have no clue. And like, it's obviously, as you can see, like it's registering the right times and everything, but it's, I don't know. I just have no idea. I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's, because like I think Restream is doing its job. I think it is. That's like my intuition, my detective senses is saying that Restream is doing its job. But yeah, it's very weird. Everyone make a Twitch account. Literally everyone make a Twitch account, basically. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Order! Well, witness? What? Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. Oh my god. I'm just gonna find the contradictions. Wait? Oh dear. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, knocked over another time. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly, a present every hour.
Yeah, Molly had to make a Twitch account to chat. But Twitch also has better emotes, so putting it out there. I mean, at this rate, I have to, like, keep a separate account. I have to keep, like, YouTube chat in a separate window, and then the smartness of having it collected kind of vanishes. But, I mean, if that's what it takes to fix this stuff while YouTube is obviously shitting itself, then I'll do that. But it just kind of sucks. Let's see, but I should have room for it. Yeah, I should have plenty of room for it. It's fine. I'll do that next time. This time it's, you know, but next time. I thought it was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that. I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. You can make this. Yes, you can. That's me right now with the shoe collar. God. Apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness, well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Ooh, water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone, to erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. You're making very cute stuff. It's good stuff. That tied things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe clearly tied her to this murder. I know. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum and erased the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Guy's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's what my sister's blood got out of the shoe? Well, I see the reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please! What? What can I do? My sister's confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it, but... Enough. There's no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Okay, I'm gonna say it real quick. Alright, very well. But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. The dog got Ankford. I know the burden of a dog's needs. Oh, me too. Oh, me too. I miss them. I miss the burden of needs. Ah. So yeah, I know. I know all too well. Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox called evidence. But wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else. The time for deliberations has passed. Any further comments, you will be held in contempt of court. Her threats don't scare the cough up queen. Look at this. What the F? Jesus Christ, woman! A photograph. I had it in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Oh, she suggested that it was the victim's and not... Wait, oh. Didn't belong to... But... Oh. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Erasing the last trace of George immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems it's what your sister wanted anyway. Who's she protecting? I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. She's bored because my parents are asleep. Aww, I see. That's what happens. Let's see. Her Okay, good. Nobody's chatting on YouTube right now. Good. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Sexy flashback, yeah. Titties. Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Objection!
We'll never get there. Alright, your honor, wait. No, sir, you cannot. Look at this photograph. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there is a problem. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim must go for pressure. Okay. The problem. Away from YouTube for almost 2 minutes, still have it playing in the background sound though. Aw, that's cute. Thank you. What is that in there? Is that something in there? Hold on, I gotta check that. Problem in this photograph is here. What's this? Something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, you just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf or of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. Oh, he knows his mechanics. I see. What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to this case. You said as much as in your testimony. What? Let's see what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Yes, what do I have on my mind? What is on my mind? This piece of glass. Is it the missing scarf? I don't know. Muffler. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Ugh. Ugh. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh. She's big mad. Someone put salt in the chat. Spam salt, everybody. It's time for salt. Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about this piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have to card the crime scene expected at once and bring me that cloth. That's right. Good stuff, Kyle. The verdict will wait until we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Phew! Well, that was close. But we made it. At least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry? He's still hungry? Wow. Okay. To be continued. Whoa. And with that, that is going to be the end of the stream. I said that like 25 minutes ago, and now it is actually the end of the stream. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had a blast, like so much of a blast that I might stream more of this because this was so much fun. So yay, Salt. Thank you. It's just a flipping great time. I hope you guys had a great time too. So yeah, without further ado, thank you so much for joining me. And have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.